what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Carolina Panthers, who are 3-0, which is awesome to see. Not the strongest 3-0 in the world, because of course week 1 they beat the Jets. Week 2 they beat Jameis Winston, basically. Then last night they beat Davis Mills and the Texans. And a lot of people predicted the Texans were going to go 0-17. Of course, that's not happening, and they were actually looking good with Tyrod Taylor. Now, I am recording this today after they played the Texans, so I don't know what it looks like for McCaffrey's hamstring. I assume it's not going to be that bad. And then I do know J.C. Horn, I think, broke his foot, so he'll probably be out for a month or two. But there's no way to really put that in the game right now. And I want to see what we can do with the Panthers over a 5-year period. So that's why we're going to do the Panthers today. But if you could hit that like button and the subscribe button, they're both free. It would help me out a ton. I'd appreciate it. Also, comment down below the next team you want to see me do and the next team you want to see me do a 30-year rebuild with. Now, in my opinion, one of the biggest surprises so far this season is Sam Darnold. He looks fantastic. Like I said, not the best teams. Even though the Saints have an all right defense, he is surprising me. And he's making DJ Moore look fantastic, better than he was with Teddy Bridgewater or Cam Newton. We have Robbie Anderson as number 2 receiver. We don't really have to talk about Christian McCaffrey. Dan Arnold, the tight end. He's not going to be on the team long term. We have Tremble hidden development. I assume that's star. Now, probably the biggest thing we're going to have to address in this video, and it seems like it's been like that a lot recently in my videos, the offensive line. We have Irving, no thanks. Elfline, no thanks. Paradise, no thanks. Miller, right guard. Moton at right tackle, I'll take that. And then Brady Christensen, which if you watch any of my Madden 21 rebuilds, basically like all of them, you know I took Christensen every single time I could. He had hidden development in that game. Not in this game, but I think that'll be all right. Then on defense, the defense has been looking really good with Brian Burns, Derek Brown. Fox has actually been looking fantastic. Gross Matos, a rookie, the backup, or not a rookie, second-year guy. My bad. Thinking Madden 21. We have AJ Boye. He'll be gone eventually. Dante Jackson is good. Burris, I would like to get a better strong safety. We have Reddick, who, not the best signing, but we'll see what he could do. Shaq Thompson, a right outside linebacker. Jeremy Chin at free safety. Just a lot of good young pieces on defense. We're going to have to get a middle linebacker, defensive tackle too, another corner eventually, and then a strong safety. Now, I don't think we made the playoffs, but I'm also not sure because I can't see the standings, so let's open that up really quick because we started out 3-0. So let's find out where we are. We are in the NFC South. We ended up 7-10. I could see that because you have the Saints 13-4. I don't think they're going to win the division, but I suppose it could happen. Buccaneers, who are more likely to win the division at 13-4. Falcons, their defense isn't looking great. Offense, it should be good, but it's not looking great at the moment. Let's go check out our stats, see how Sam Darnold is doing. I think I do want to bring him back. 4,600 yards, 31-16. Awesome. Now, the problem is we are going to have to pay him. I don't know if the 5th-year extension is, it's not in this game. I know that. But I don't know if because they activated it. So I don't know if it's actually already activated in the game. The best way to put it. McCaffrey, 1,400 yards, 9 touchdowns. Hubbard with 8. Receiving McCaffrey, 1,300 yards with 6. Awesome. Leading the team, which is surprising. DJ Moore, 1,000 with 10. Anderson, 680 with 5. Where's Tremble? 6 yards. Pretty good. Thompson, 122. Carter, 110. Not bad for middle linebacker I've never heard of. Sack totals, 8 for Reddick. Kind of bring him in for more sacks than that. 7.5 for Burns. 5.5 for Fox. Interceptions, 4 for Boye. 3 for Burris, 2 for Reddick, Thompson, Horn. Now, this is surprising. We're 9th in offensive yards and 24th in defensive yards. I feel like it should be flipped. Mahomes MVP, not a surprise. Murray's up there. Not when he's on my team. Nothing. Coach of the Year, Vic Fangio. NFC Offensive Player. Of course not. Why would there ever be any Panthers up there? Defensive Player, Aaron Donald. That's kind of a gimme. We do have Reddick at 8. Offensive Rookie, Hubbard at 3. They just give it to, quarterbacks and running backs. Terrence Marshall's up there, though. Defensive Rookie, Richie Grant. J.C. Horn at 5. So Sam Darnold got 3 XP points, which is great. DJ Moore with 3. McCaffrey with 3 is already 99 overall. But I want to look at some of the more important players. Christensen with 1. That's not great. Tremble star development with 2 is not bad. And then J.C. Horn has star development, 2 XP. Now, I do have my sliders on. Burns with 3. Shin with. Now, in case anybody was wondering, I do 170 for every single position for my XP slider. Wow, a little different. The Dallas Cowboys aren't up there. The Ravens beat the Saints 38-17. Patrick Queen, Super Bowl MVP. I doubt. Now, our team is pretty young across the board, so I'm not expecting for a ton of retirements to happen during this rebuild, but Malcolm Jenkins is gone. So Reddick did only sign a 1-year deal, but he's up the superstar, so I do think I'll bring him back. Dante Jackson we're definitely going to bring back. He could go. Jermaine Carter could go. not a ton. So they did extend Sam Darnold's contract, which is good. Now, Reddick turned us down, and I'm not franchise tagging him for $26.9 million. So if we can pick him up in free agency, good. But I also brought back Dante Jackson, like I said I was going. So I've been sitting here looking at Armstead with our $46.6 million cap room, and I just don't think I'm going to do it. I think we might put Christensen over from right tackle to left tackle, have Moton, unless we moved Christensen into guard, which I really don't want to do. So I think we'll be fine with that. And then as I go further down the list, other than Reddick, who's getting a big-time offer from the Texans, and they'd probably throw a lot of money at him because they don't have a ton of talent on their team, and we could obviously outbid him, I get that. But I don't really see anyone unless we go here, but I don't really want to go with that. We could try to get Gronk for a year, but I don't really want to do that either. Christian Kirk really wouldn't make sense. So I guess we'll just make we'll go 4 years. Let's increase the money. I'm going to go 7.5 for the signing bonus, $12 million for the salary, 95 points. Does beat out the Texans, so that's not a huge offer. And we still have 28.8. Michael Gallup really does intrigue me, but I just don't think I'm going to do it. And Dave DeCastro, you know, why not? He hasn't signed with a team yet. I don't understand that. I guess some of the teams are waiting for an injury. Maybe he just doesn't want to play. I have no idea. But if we can bring in those two players, and then really in the draft, offensive line a little bit more, and then middle linebacker, safety, and then corner, we actually got both. That's good. So we don't have a second-round pick. I don't know what they did with that. If I had to guess, what would they have done with that? Maybe they traded it last year to trade up. I honestly have no idea. So we're looking at middle linebacker. Chris Watkins is probably the way I'm going to go. But there's a few good quarterbacks up there. There's a guard. But I think just to play it safe, we know Watkins is an early first-round talent. Great top 3 skills. Runs the fastest 40-yard, 4 middle linebackers. Add him to the team. 77 hidden development, ranked number 6. Perfect. We had the 10th overall pick, by the way. With 92 speed, 86 tackle, 74 block shed, 84 hit power. I just realized how stupid I am. It was for Sam Darnold. People probably comment down below, leaving the video, be like, how don't you know that the Panthers traded their second-round pick for Darnold? I just don't know. I apologize. So we're looking at Lance Evans. We're looking at Beverly, the defensive tackle. As good as Evans looks, and he does look really good, I think I might go Beverly. But A- medium and short accuracy with A+ throw power is way too good to pass up on just in case Sam Darnold doesn't pan out. I'm going to go Lance Evans. Normal development, that's kind of crazy. With 94 throw power, like, oh man, 77 awareness. So we can't cut Cam Irving. We could try to trade him. Nobody's going to want him. He's 30 years old, a 70 overall. And we need a center. So I'm going to slap him at center. So we're going in the right direction. We're an 80 overall team. Sam Darnold is going to be our starting quarterback. I don't understand why Tremble doesn't have his picture. Christensen doesn't have his picture. Can they not figure it out? Shouldn't be that hard. But DJ Moore, 89 overall. Anderson's an 89. Terrence Marshall, 74 overall. Love to see that. Then on defense, a lot of people up to superstar. Reddick, Thompson. I believe Braun was star development. I might be wrong. But I believe he was star up to superstar. Gross Matos is going to be starting. Boye, I debated cutting him, but we're just going to hold on to him. JC Horn will be a number 3 guy for now, and I think we'll be in good shape. That's what I'm talking about. We made the playoffs. We got the first-round bye at 13-4. So unless Sam Darnold laid an egg and McCaffrey went off, we're going to keep him on the team. Buccaneers 10-7, Saints 8-9, and the Falcons 6-11. I really didn't think that was going to happen. Usually when we play as a team, they do awful. Now we know the Panthers in simulation usually do well, but when I pick a team, they always do bad. Darnold, 4,500 yards, 37-10. If that happens for the Panthers, that's like a crazy steal. Second-round pick for that. McCaffrey, 1,600 yards, 15 touchdowns. He's always good. Always going to be good. Moore, 1,000 with 6. McCaffrey, 982, 10 touchdowns. Marshall, 764 with 11. Take that any day of the week. Anderson, 2 touchdowns. We could probably get rid of him if we wanted to. Watkins, the rookie, 121. Awesome. Half a sack. Any fumbles? No, nothing else. Played in every single game, though. That's good. Why didn't Thompson play in every game? I have the injuries turned off. Thompson, 108. Let's go over there first. Let's go back to the tackles. Thompson's the number 2 guy. 15. I don't really get this game. I see 16 sacks for somebody. Oh, this isn't sacks. I'm going to say 27.5 sacks. Pretty good. Let's go to the right stat. 12.5 for Reddick. Take that. Burns with 12, 4.5 for Gross Matos. Interceptions, 3 for Boye and Chin, 2 for Pride, 2 for Horn. Yeah, we could definitely get rid of A.J. Boye. We are 9th in offensive yards again, which is good. and 19th in defensive yards. So really nothing changed other than our defense went up 5 spots. But that shouldn't really matter all too much. Mixon wins the MVP. McCaffrey at 2. I feel like Darnold should be up here. Coach of the Year, Matt Rule, will take that. NFC Offensive Player, of course, McCaffrey. What does it take? Darnold getting no respect. 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, nothing. It's crazy. We do have Reddick up there at 8, offensive rookie. Of course, Philip Pryor, going to have to deal with that for a week or so. Anything else from our team? No. Defensive rookie. Watkins at 10. Okay. Now, really, all I want to look at is Watkins, but Darnold with 3, but he has +4, so he's going to be a 79 overall. Evans has 2. That's fine. Like I said, we're just going to keep Darnold on the team. 2 for Marshall. It's probably going to cost us a ton of money. Watkins star with 3 up to an 80. That's good, but 3 for Burns, 2 for Thompson, Reddick, Brown, 3 for Gross Matos, 2 for Horn. So they wanted to trap me, right? They're like, oh, we're going to give him the first round bye, but you know what we're going to do? Have him lose to the Giants in the division round who are 9-8. I can almost guarantee. There's no chance we beat this team right now. Okay, I stand corrected. We actually dominated them 31-14. Now playing the Bucks, who I assume still have Brady on the team. Doesn't show me down below. I think we'll be able to get past them, make the Super Bowl. Maybe we lost them twice during the season. I don't know. We're in the Super Bowl. Let's hop in. Now we know the Browns were Madden's favorite team for 2 straight years. Not so much in this game. So maybe we can beat them. We're up 7-0. And then they, was that a run? Probably Nick Chubb for like 80 yards. It's 14-7 in the second quarter. Make it 21-7. We're going to lose 21-10. Yeah, we're going to lose. It's 28-10. You can't kick a field goal there. The game's over. There is 6 minutes left, and we're down by 18. Okay, that's a little much. A little much to be dancing on the field like that. I'm just saying. Baker, it's not really. 217, 2-1. Darnold. No. No. McCaffrey touchdown, Chubb touchdown, Hunt touchdown. What was the long? 51. Okay, I said 80, so it was a little high. Touchdown for Beckham, touchdown for Hooper. Like I said, I am going to hold on to Darnold. He got us to the Super Bowl. And Baker Mayfield won the Super Bowl MVP. I think that was a gimme. Oh, no. We have to bring back Brian Burns, DJ Moore. Sam Darnold is up to star development. Fox can go. I guess it's not as bad as I thought it was, but that's a lot of money for 3 players. Top receiver, top quarterback, top rusher with $72 million. I don't think we're going to have any money left over for free agency, which it's rough, but I think we'll be able to deal with it. Who knows? So I brought back Darnold, DJ Moore, and Brian Burns, but I actually want to make an offer to David DeCastro. He might not take this, or he will. Excuse me? Quentin Nelson's there? We have $13 million, which is definitely not enough. We're going to have to go look at the books. Ooh, there's a few players we can cut and save about $1 million. All right, I'm going to do that really quickly. If there's anybody big I get rid of, I'll let you know. I mean, I'm going to get rid of Pat Elflein. Now, I'm expecting to be let down, but I made a 111-point offer to Quentin Nelson. It's a ton of money. I just think it makes a ton of sense because I don't think really, other than Gross Matos and I guess J.C. Horn, that's probably it for people we have to bring back. I might be forgetting about Derek Brown. So he might be in trouble. Maybe. But Quentin Nelson's going to help out the offensive line. Good. So, of course, we have the 31st overall pick. There's a center in Rankin who I really want to take. But I think it'd make more sense to go with one of these safeties. I forget which one's the better one. Mid-first looks like a beast. Will probably be normal development. Oh, yeah. Let's go Alex Wakefield. He's a scheme fit. We need a safety. 74 hidden development. Perfect. Zone. Also perfect. So the center is gone. I kind of expected that. But look at Justin Ferris. We don't really need a safety. We don't really need a middle linebacker, even though Lauderdale probably be good. And I know we have Tremble, but Justin Ferris, just something about him. I like him a lot. Let's add him to the team. 73 hidden development. Perfect. 84 speed and 82 catching. What about his blocking? Where can I see that? Okay, not the best, but it's all right. In the third round, I got left tackle Cam Clifford. Hidden development. He's going to be on a new center. So I think the offensive line, yeah, it's set. We have Christensen, Nelson, Clifford, DeCastro, and Moton. So we are an 84 overall team. Tremble's actually up to 77 overall, so Ferris can't even start, but he's still an absolute stud. Offense, like I said, looks fantastic. What is the overall for the offense? 84 and 85 defense. The computer drafted a strong safety, and I think it's, Dante Jackson or Deontay Jackson. 62 hidden development. He's not going to play. But it's still nice to have on the team. J.C. Horn also doesn't have his picture in here. Or Nixon. Who needs him? We go from first round bye to missing the playoffs. We're tied for, I guess, second place at 7-10 with the Saints and the Falcons. Buccaneers 11-6. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you just can't make it. Brissett had 50. Let's back up real quick. 5,700 yards, 40 touchdowns. Very realistic. That's what I like in my football games. Darnold, 4,200 yards, 31-18. Bit of a dip in yards and touchdowns. But, I mean, you take that. McCaffrey, 1,500 with 7. Yeah. 10 for Hubbard. McCaffrey, 1,100 yards with 8. Pretty good. Anderson, 700 with 4. Marshall, 700 with 7. Tremble, 4. Bro Farris, 21 yards. Pretty good. Thompson, 124 for tackles. Watkins, 123. 11.5 sacks for Burns, 8.5 for Reddick. Interceptions, 2 for Thompson and Jackson. Wakefield with 1, 79 tackles, not bad. 16th in offensive yards, not good. 15th in defensive yards. So, middle of the pack. Lamar Jackson MVP, I mean, that's fine. Henry's up there, Watson's up there. Brissett on the Buccaneers. Yeah, Rivera coach of the year. Sure he is. Offensive player, McCaffrey at 7, not a big surprise. Defensive player, Khalil Mack. Nothing. Offensive rookie. Oh, that's a tight end. Ferris. Okay. Defensive rookie. We have Wakefield at 5. And that's it. So we have what? Tight end, center, 2 safeties. So I don't think Darnold's going to go up to superstar after the season. He could, potentially, but I don't think so. Clifford has star, 7 XP. Awesome. Ferris star with 3. Not bad. Wakefield superstar with 6. Great. And Jackson has forward star. Not bad. Defensive tackle 2. Corner 3. I don't know. That's basically it. DeCastro will be gone. I know that, but that's basically it. The Jaguars beat the football team. I don't think I've ever seen this in Madden 22. Okay, though. Trevor Lawrence, Super Bowl MVP. I totally forgot about Jeremy Chin, though. Derek Brown, I knew about that. Thompson, I guess you have to let him go. Gross Matos, Troy Pride, sorry. Not really too concerned about that. What do we have for money? I guess that's what you expect to happen when you bring in Quentin Nelson. I get that. And then we just re-signed Sam Darnold. We could have got a quarterback. We'd have plenty of money. Or let him go and just, pick up one in the draft. I think we drafted, Lucas? Whatever his name was. Castro can go. Thompson can go. Troy Pride, I'm really not against bringing him back. I just don't think it really makes a ton of sense. Yeah, we'll just let him go. We could probably pick somebody up in the draft. All right, I think we're good. So I made offers to Stewart defensive tackle, David Castro, another one-year deal. But look at this. Ronnie Perkins, scheme fit. He could be another outside linebacker across from Reddick. I think that's a lot of fun. Am I bringing him in because he's on the Patriots? Yes, but there's a lot of hype of him coming out of college. Got Stewart so far. I thought we'd be 3 for 3 after week 1, but I guess not. Perkins turned us down. Wow. I'm actually kind of blown away by that. So we have the 8th overall pick. I was going to go with Kevin Reeves, but I kept going further and further down the list. Look at Dom Kennard. Looks like an absolute beast. I have to draft him. We have to put him at center. If we have to cut to Castro, we'll do something with him. 91 strength, 77 run block, 78 pass block. And I don't know. In the second round, I drafted running back Batten, 75 overall with hidden development. I know we have Hubbard on the team. We could cut him if we wanted to. And just kind of put Batten as our number 2 guy. So Kennard is actually going to start over Christensen. He's a 71 overall. So I thought, let's just start Kennard. Christensen can go at this point. But look at Marshall. You can't really look at him. But 79 overall, he's right here. No face. I think he'll be a great number 2 guy for Sam Darnold. Batten, I didn't cut Hubbard, so Batten just going to be our number 2 guy. That'll be good. Then on defense, we did not find a right outside linebacker. I don't think that's a huge deal. But we are going to have to re-sign a few players after the season. Let's go to the playoffs. We're back in the playoffs. Won the division at 12-5. Saints 9-8. Bucks 9-8. And the Falcons 3-14. I have to imagine that's a 2 seed. It is, in fact, a 2 seed. Cowboys, of course. Ravens, of course. First round buys. 5,100 yards for Sam Darnold. All right. 37 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Marshall must have went off, I assume. McCaffrey, 1,500 yards, 8 touchdowns, maybe MVP. Ooh, 1,300 yards, 6 touchdowns for McCaffrey. 1,006 for Moore. What? 930, 9 touchdowns for, nope. Smith doesn't have a face. Tremble doesn't have a face. Marshall doesn't have a face. I like players with faces. Just say it. 105 tackles for Watkins. I see 14.5 sacks for Reddick, but Burns with 17. That's huge. Didn't mean to click on that. Interception totals. 5 for Watkins. Awesome. 2 for Chin, 2 for Horn, 1 for Reddick, Wakefield, and Hitchens. Yes, we're first in offensive yards. Great. 8th in defensive yards. Good. And we still have 1 more year left after this, I believe. Lamar MVP. McCaffrey's at 3. Darnold at 6. Coach of the Year, Matt Rule. That's 2 times in this video. McCaffrey, Offensive Player. That's 2 times. Darnold at 3. Defensive Player, Burns, Reddick, 3 and 4. Offensive Rookie. I don't know. I don't think so. Defensive Rookie. Nothing. Did we draft any hidden developments? I don't think. Oh, no, the running back. That's right. But Kennard has 4. He'll be an 80. Batten has 4. He'll be a 79 because he has the 1 boost. Marshall with 1 up to an 80. I would like to draft another receiver. Then on defense, yeah, I don't think we drafted anything. So 12-5 versus the 9-8 San Francisco 49ers in the wild card round. I wish there was 2 buys. We'd have a bye, but it's all right. And we lost. I find that very hard to believe. It is going to be Trey Lance, though. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, not bad, 340. Darnold, 317, 2-1. McCaffrey touchdown, Mitchell touchdown. I feel like he wasn't in the game like 2 weeks ago. Receiving Samuel, 136, 2 for Hardman. Interesting. Touchdown for Moore, touchdown for Smith, touchdown for Yami Brown. Okay. The Bears with Justin Fields beat the Steelers 37-22. Eddie Jackson, Super Bowl MVP. Maybe. So what are we looking at? We're looking at J.C. Horn, Tremble, Hubbard we're not going to bring back, Hitchens we're not going to bring back. Marshall I would like to bring back. There's a lot of good players up here. They don't have faces. I don't know what they look like. But a lot of good players up here. What do we have for money? A good amount. With 1 year left, we could definitely bring back Horn. We could definitely bring back... I guess we should bring back Tremble, even though we have the backup whose name is escaping my mind right now. It's going to come to me after I back out of this. What is his name? I want to say Jacob something, but I don't remember. Marshall's coming back. I'm not worried about Christensen. Who's that? Oh, Tyree Jackson. Wasn't he a quarterback? I mean, how much fun would it be to have Joe Mixon and Christian McCaffrey on the team? Doesn't make any sense. I understand that. What happened to, Oh, we let DeCastro go. Never mind. Right? Because he wasn't in the retirements. Oh, yeah, we let him go. Now, we do need a right guard. And we have 1 year left. And there's nobody like crazy up here that you're like, you got to get him on the team. I wish there was an outside linebacker. So I'm going to make a play at Zach Martin. I'm going to throw money at him. That's actually going to work. Too bad he's going to turn us. Okay, it's not going to work. Let's get Sam Darnold a number 1 receiver, shall we? 115. Is that going to be enough? Well, that dominates the football team. Is that what it's going to take to bring in players? I mean, we're 12-5. We're a good team, so it should work out. It did. So we have the 23rd overall pick, and what I'm going to do is actually take Demetrius Meeks. He's an early first-round graded corner, 77 normal development, ranked number 5. I can't be mad about that. Sam Darnold up to superstar development, love it, and we're a 90 overall team. Don't have a right guard, that's fine, which means our team must be pretty good because we also don't have a right outside linebacker and defensive tackle too. So that does say a lot about this team. We're in good shape. I assume we'll make the playoffs easily. But when I assume that, we usually... I mean, when I know, I know. We're 8-9. We missed the playoffs. Not a big surprise. I mean, at this point. Darnold, 5,000 yards, basically 35-11. Probably up to X Factor if we did another year. McCaffrey, 1,800 yards, 16 touchdowns. Nothing makes sense. McCaffrey, 1,300 yards with 10 touchdowns. Marshall, 952 with 5. Hopkins, 5, 800 yards. We should have walked into the playoffs. Should have been as easy as it could have been. Watkins, 119 tackles, 104 for Wakefield, 101 for Horn. 13.5 sacks for Burns, 10.5 for Matos. 2 interceptions for Watkins. Gardner. Where Meeks we drafted, he has 1. And then I also drafted, not Buda Barker. Where is he? I don't think he played. I mean, this game sometimes, it's just a joke. That up there, flipped away. But we're first in offensive yards. I understand right there it says 32nd. Points scored 6th. Points allowed 27th. That's also bad. But that's like you make the playoffs easily. McCaffrey, we also have the MVP. Arthur Smith, Coach of the Year. Sure. Offensive Player of the Year for the 3rd year. I was going to say 3rd straight year, but not 3rd straight year. Darnold at 8. Defensive Player, Burns at 4. Offensive Rookie, nothing. Defensive Rookie, we have Meeks at 3. And Gardner at 7. And it wouldn't be a rebuild if two things: the Chiefs won the Super Bowl and the Dallas Cowboys were in the Super Bowl. Frank Clark, of all people, Super Bowl MVP. Kind of crazy. Now, what I actually want to do is I'm going to sim, because I don't think, I'm kind of surprised by that. I just simmed past it, so the computer drafted a bunch of people. Must be nice. But Darnold's going to end as an 88 superstar development quarterback. We'll take that. They let McCaffrey go. Pretty ballsy. Doesn't make any sense. So who do we draft? Watkins is gone. Yeah, this game's real good. That's crazy. We drafted Wakefield. We did draft Watkins. We know that. We drafted Meeks. We drafted Barker. Gardner we must have drafted, but I don't remember that. Rutherford. On offense, we drafted Clifford. We drafted Kennard. I believe, we drafted Ferris and then Batten. I'd say we did a pretty good job, but that is going to be it for this video. Like I said earlier in the video, comment down below if you're in this point. Who do you want to see me rebuild next? Who do you want the next 30-year rebuild to be? I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.